Hey, it's the OC Food Diva, and we're in a test kitchen again, and we're playing with alternative flours. So if you've watched my channel before, you know we've done a lot of different flours with Pareg Natural Foods, and they sent me a whole bunch more to play with. So let me show you some of the ones that they sent. We've got plantain flour, banana flour, oat flour, green pea flour, teff flour, and corn flour. So today we're going to be working with the corn flour, and we're going to, so what I like to do, since I don't have any reference because I've never used any of these flours before, is to use the recipe that's on their label on the back. So they have a blueberry corn muffin recipe, which I also found is on their website. So I'll have a link to that below so you can have the recipe and try it for yourself. And we'll also have a link to the product so you can order it directly from them as well. But let me show you the ingredients that go into the blueberry or corn, what is it called? Blueberry corn muffins. and then we'll get started mixing it up and getting it in the oven for baking. Let's get a look at the ingredients. Here's a closer shot at the corn multi-purpose flour package. We've got milk, sugar, coconut oil. It asks you to use coconut oil and then melt it in the microwave, or you can use MCT oil. It's already in liquid form, which is great. You can see. We've got baking soda, baking powder, salt, and it also asks for lemon zest. But what I've done is during Ojai Pixie time or season, I dried a bunch of zest from the tangerines, so I'm going to add that into my muffin mix instead. But you can use lemon zest or any other citrus fruit you think would be good with this. Fresh blueberries. And this is frozen lemon juice. This is fresh lemon juice that was squeezed from my mom's backyard lemon tree. So we've got tons of it in the freezer. And eggs. We've got our ingredients all together. So first we're going to do the dry. We've got our corn flour, sugar, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and then our Ojai Pixie tangerine zest. Sorry about all the jingling. We've got a puppy staying with us, and they decided to do their zoomies in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm going to use this since I'm going to have to scrape the sides of the bowl anyways as my mixing utensil. So you've got eggs, we've got milk, we've got coconut oil, and then we've got lemon juice. So we've got all of our wet ingredients in here, and we're going to go ahead and mix it all together. Okay. Before we put our blueberries in, I want to show you a trick that I normally do with regular muffins. I put a little bit of flour, so in this case we're using corn flour, And we're just going to toss the berries in it. I learned this, I think it was, I don't know if it was Rachel Ray or somebody, I can't remember what cooking show it was, but they had shown that if you toss your berries that you're going to use in like muffins and stuff, and you want them to stay, you know, in the batter and not sink to the bottom, is to coat them in the flour. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to pour these in. Just going to mix these in. Again, like, I'm using an alternative flour, and I noticed that this batter is very liquidy compared to like a normal muffin batter. So we'll see how it does in the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and get the muffin tins. Okay, so we're gonna fill these guys to 2/3. I was gonna use, so when I make cupcakes and muffins, I usually use a scoop, but this is so liquidy that I don't think that'll work. So I'm gonna use a spoon. I'm just gonna give it a stir again. Maybe it's just the liquid's not absorbing fast enough into the corn flour, but and we want to do 2/3 full. Okay. So you can see the zest in there, which is going to be really pretty when it bakes. Let me do a close-up of it. So you can see the blueberries are floating, which is good, and the zest and all that wonderful stuff. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I'm going to clean up these little spots because you don't want those to bake on. They're kind of hard to get off when you're washing later, just as a tip. Muffins are ready. So they look pretty good. All the blueberries floated to the top, so it looks really pretty. Let me give you a close-up. Now they look delicious, so we're going to let them cool for a little bit, and then I'll take a, I'll open one up and cut through it and see how, if the blueberries all floated to the top or there's some, you know, within the muffin itself. We've got our blueberry corn muffin, so I'm going to head and open this up. I'll just cut it. Okay, it looks like all the blueberries floated to the top, which is okay. I'd rather them be on the top than stuck on the bottom. So that's good. It makes a nice presentation too. I hope you enjoyed this look at corn flour, multi-purpose flour from Preg Natural Foods, and we did the blueberry corn muffins. So if you want to try it, the link is below with the recipe and also a link to the product itself. You can buy it there and try it for yourself. It's this flour happens to be vegan, GMO free, it's made in the USA, it's gluten free, and yeah, so if you're looking for more gluten free recipes, this is Preg has a lot of recipes and a lot of alternative flours to choose from to experiment in your kitchen. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you next time. Mahalo!